Hey gang, John Bacarella here with Sportsmen's Direct. Just wanted to talk to you today a little bit about a new product that we just brought out for all you rod builders out there. It's called Tipsie Dust, okay? So, how many of you guys, if you're building rods, you know that you recognize this little guy? Your archers probably recognize this little stick too. It's basically a hot glue stick. We've been using these for decades. I mean, as long as I've been rod building, this is what we've been using to stick rod tips onto our fishing rods, and then at least getting them positioned before we can put, you know, final wraps and epoxy and all that good stuff on there. But so this stuff has just had me so frustrated over the years that I had to come out with something better. So what's better? Tipsie Dust. Tipsie Dust is better than the old glue stick for a number of reasons, but one of the primary reasons is that it's much easier to use. So, you know, generally with these sticks, you got to heat them up, or I used to slice slivers off of it and shove the sliver down in the rod tips, and that's, you know, it just kind of stinks, okay? It's not very effective. But this new pyrocrystalline epoxy that we've got is a lot easier to use. You literally just scoop it into the rod tip. Now this tip has got kind of a hole on the other end, so I'm going to blow off the excess. It would have helped if I would have lit the alcohol burner first. For you guys that don't have these alcohol burners, they are awesome. I use this for all kinds of different stuff, including trimming threads, you know, when you get those little stick-ups, those little guys that pop up. So what I'm doing here is I'm just heating the powder up. This is a pretty good sized tip, so it takes a little bit of heat to do it. We're going to stick it on there. We're going to rotate it a little bit. Sometimes you want to reheat just a little bit. Stuff sets up pretty quick. I'm going to rotate it on there. Now, if I was trying to set this to a spine, I'd have to rotate it, set that spine up on there, you know, get it lined up. You know, you guys know the drill for rod building. But I mean, that's it. That is Tipsie Dust in a nutshell. You let it set up, and it'll be locked on there good and hard. It's on there much harder than any of this stuff ever dreamed of being. You can heat it. Take it off. So just like the other material, it is reusable. We'll heat it back up again. Get it good and hot. And put it on. Rotate it. Heat it back up. Let it set up for a second. And our rod tip's locked on there. So that is Tipsie Dust. I think it's going to make your guys' rod building a lot easier. And we sell it in these little cups, which obviously make it easier to scoop up that epoxy into the guide. And you can do little guides as well. We've done them down to 1 millimeter with some pretty good success. So, and you're never going to get that material into a 1 millimeter tip top. So, I think it's a big improvement for you guys out there rod building, and it should make your rod building a lot easier and more efficient. Hey, if you like this video content and you want to get updated as soon as the next video is out there, hit that subscribe button and the little bell icon, and you'll get notified as soon as the next video is up.